Hello, hi, welcome back to Success Automation. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to do the API testing, API automation testing using REST Assured. So REST Assured is a API. It is similar to Java API, but this is different API, but it's a part of Java API. And by using the REST Assured API, you can test the services. So as everybody know, or before coming to this session automation, you should know what is API and what are the different services. The general services are get, post, and put. Fourth one, delete. These are the general services. So what is get service? A get service is a service. See, for example, you have some page here. For example, you have this Maven website, Java Maven repository site. See, for example, you want to search something here, selenium. Selenium. If you click here, whenever you search anything, that service belong to get service. Any search, for example, um, even if you go to Google here, okay, go to Google. Why it is taking more time? Yeah. So any search, like even if you do search in Google, you do any search in any website, that service is nothing but a get service. So just in today's video, I'm going to do the setup for REST Assured and what are the dependencies, how to set up the dependencies. So now quickly I go to the Eclipse. So I'm going to create a new Maven project, new and project. Yeah, you can go here, Maven project, click here, select the checkbox, click new, rest assured automation. Okay, I'm just creating the project with the name rest assured. Finish. So once I create the project, you'll get the folder structure here. This is the folder structure, and as you know, in a Maven project, pom.xml is a very important file where you need to update the dependencies. So once you create the project, you'll get the pom.xml. Double click this one, you'll get this page like this. Okay, once you get this one, you need to update the Maven dependency related to REST Assured. So how to get the REST Assured API dependency? You just go to Google REST Assure Maven dependency. When you enter this, click here, you'll get this one, REST Assure. Click this one. Once you get this one, this is a REST Assure. So don't use the middle one, just take the stable version. There will be different versions. So now I'm going to take the 5.5. This is the latest REST Assured dependency. So just click here, copy this and paste here. Once you paste here, before you update here, before updating any dependency, you need to put the parent tag of this dependency, that is dependencies. This you should put, you should not forget this one. And this is the opening tag, so we want closing tag dependency. So closing tag will be forward slash. So like this, you need to update the rest assured dependency. Now it is updating. If you see at the bottom, here at the bottom, it is building, it is downloading the all the jars related to the rest assured. It is done. See, it is downloading at the bottom. Here it is downloading. Let it download. So one more thing is, whenever you create the project, you always remember, never try to create any folder on any package, or you should not put any rest assured or testing code in the source main Java. You should always create any Java class or testing projects or testing folder, not project, folder, you have to create under this source test Java. Always remember, some people I saw, um, they try to create the folder here, source main Java, then it won't download it will give the error. So always remember, all the testing stuff you need to put in this source test Java here. So right click here, and I'm creating the folder. Click on folder, API suite. Just I'm getting one folder here created. Now once you create the API folder, right click and create any class. Just I will create API get test in a main method. Anywhere you can do. Just for to make it very simple, I just created one main method, a class with a main method. Now once you create the class, you have, this is your Java class. In this you can put the rest assured code and you can execute. So to execute any script of a rest assured, you should have the code. So just I'll go here, rest assured simple code, very basic. I just want to take very basic thing. I'll just go here. I came here. I want very simple. There are different APIs are there, or classes are there in rest assured. Carefully you have to take and you need to write the code. Don't make it complicated, because while learning you have to be very simple, you have to use. I'm just going to hmm, it's taking time to rest assured simple code. So here rest assured. It's very taking more time. I don't know. The rest assured. I don't know why it's taking more time. Yeah. Any path you can put here. Um, so once I updated the rest assure class, automatically if you see here at the top, it downloaded it imported the library. So I'm just going to give uh, I'll just give this blah blah URL. Anything you can use. I just want to use very simple mm, API simple API testing. Till now you understood, huh? All Oscar everybody. Till now you understood, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hmm. So here, yeah, this is the best example. I am taking copying this. So I'm going to update this. So I'll explain each and everything here. So if you see here, this rest assured is a class. Okay, I imported. Okay, this response is a class. Response. So now I'll just explain this. Now you I'll explain just a minute. So here rest assured is a class. Under that there is a base URI is a variable. I'll just click here. If you go here, you'll come to know. See, if you see, this is the rest assured API class. So what is that we are using? Base URI. We'll go here and we'll search here. So if you see here, this is the variable. Public static string base URI is a variable. This is not a method, it's a variable. So this variable, in this variable, we are storing the URL. This is the URL of a base URL. This is called base URL. And once you update the base URL in the base URI, you have to use a response class. This response class, I create an object. In response, I am getting the by using the get method of the rest assured method. I'm hitting to this endpoint. When you hit this endpoint, whatever the response you'll get, that response I'm storing in this response object. Okay, till now you understood? Any doubt, Oscar? So Rester is
No,
a
no,
class
sir, it's clear.
and base URI is a variable. I am putting the base URL. Okay, response is another class. I am creating the object by using the rest assure get method. I am hitting to the service. When you hit the service, it will give the, if you put the cursor here on the get. See, if you see the definition of this get method required string as one of parameter, and second is the object parameter. But if you give string first parameter, that is enough. So what it is returning? It is returning the, see, if you put the cursor here, if you see here, it is returning the response object. That's why I stored in the response object. So when you hit this endpoint, you will get the response, and response will be stored in this response object. Once you hit this response object, there is a status code. The status code 200 series will tells about you hit the proper service, and when you hit the proper service, you'll get the response code. So I'm just creating one variable status code equal to this response dot get status code. So here what I'm doing, by using this response object in response class, there is a method called get status code. I'm clicking here. If you see here, see, this is the method. This method belong to class. If you see here, it's a response class. Where is that area? A response. It is an interface, right? Response. 1 minute. Yeah, if you go here in this class, you will be having, see, this is a response interface. This response interface have the method get status code, but it is there in another interface. That's okay. So here the response is a interface. If you see, when I click here, control and click, it is showing. So response is a interface, is not a class, sorry. So now in this response class, sorry, interface, there is a get status code. By using the get status code, it will get the status code. If you hit the service, if you hit the endpoint, if it is hitting proper server, you'll get the status code as a 200. So now I'm just I'm printing, I'm trying to print this status code here. I'll put here Control Shift F. So now till now you understood, Bhaskar? Till now you understood everything, right? Rest assured,
Yes, sir.
rest assured class, response interface,
Yes, sir.
and get method, base URI, get status code.
Interface.
Everybody
Yes.
understood, right? Now
It's status
when you
code.
when you
Yes.
when you when you use the get status code, it return the
Yes.
status code. That value I'm storing in the status code variable. Why I have declared integer variable? Because if you put the cursor here, get status code method, if you see here, it is returning the integer. That's why I created integer variable, so that I can store the value. So now I created this class. I'll right click here and run the program. This is the get service. I'm using get service. So if you see here, I'm getting the status code as 404. Means 400 series is a, if you see the status code, API status codes. Status 400 is, I think, server. If you see the status codes are here. So all 200 series is a success. Okay. And all 300 is a um, what is this? 300 redirection. And if you see the uh, 400 series client error, all 400, and 500 is a server error. And if you see 6 is a uh, yeah. So these are the different status codes. Status code. We are getting the 400, 404. 404 is nothing but a the server cannot find the request sources. This is the error. Now, as I was hitting to this endpoint, I am getting the 404. That is different story. What we are get, whether we are getting 200 or 400. But this is how you need to put the code here. Now, clear that till now you understood everything. So
Yes,
now
clear.
we are hitting to this service. We are getting the 400. Now I'll take another API. You can do in BTT format also. Get given when then also you can do. I just want to do another service. Visio 200. Mhm. Catalan. I don't want to go Catalan. Mm, mm, Get. Same thing is coming. Getting same thing. I'll go to Guru 99. Okay. Now, very simple API. Mm, Weather. Weather API. There are open source lot of APIs are there. I'm just trying to get another service which will give 200. Okay, I don't know what is happening. Okay, I'll will hit this service. Even I will take this one. I'll create another program class API. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. रिकॉर्डिंग करो जी पूरा आवाज आ रहा है क्या बेटा क्या क्या बोले क्या कपती भी नहीं करते तुम्हें क्या काम है yeah test 2 I'm just creating I'll take this API um, this is the till this is the base URL. I'll put its endpoint here. I'll try to hit this service. I click here and run here. Yeah, if you see, you're getting the 200 here. So when you hit to the proper server, and if you hit to the proper server, and if you get the you'll get the 200. As we saw, 200 series is your success. See here, all the 200 status code 200. If you get 200, that means you hit to the proper server and you are getting the proper response. Like this, you can test the get API. This is the get API. So any search, whatever you search, see even what we are doing here, we search the status code. We put the URL and we are hit the URL. When you hit that, that is nothing but you are searching. You are not updating anything. You are just searching the status code. Whenever you come here, any search related to any website when you search, that is nothing but your get service. So like this, you can create the service. This is a simple way of automating. You are creating the automation test scripts. The another way is there. I'll right click here. I'll create another class API BDD format. This is a BDD format. I want to create the class BDD API test. BDD nothing but given when found format. You can do that also. If you see here, like this also you can do. Import this. So now you are going to hit this API, and you are checking whether you are getting the status code as a 200 or not. Till this, if you want to do, just remove this and do like this. That's it. If it hit properly, and if we get the 200, see here what we are doing. We are using a rest assured class and get service, and once you hit the service, then given when then we use in the Cucumber, right? Similarly, then what you want, what is the output you are expecting? You are expecting 200. So here given, this is a given, and this is a then. So like this also you can write the code by using rest assured. I just ran the code here. So it did not return anything. Now we'll go here. This service get return the status to 100. What I'll put this other code here. This one. Here what I am doing is rest assure equal to. So this method, this service, when you hit, you are getting the data. I want to use the proper. Hmm, this is not working. Now equal to, yeah. So now what I am doing, I am hit by using the rest assure get service. I'm hitting. When you hit this, then what you are expecting? You are expecting 200. And what content type you are expecting? Equal to. Why it is giving equal to? 1 minute. I'm expecting two one not one z one not 1 2 3. I'm expecting this method change to equal. It is not working. We'll try another example. given given parameter and this is also not good. We'll go to some other. Hmm, this is not good. I'll search properly. Rest assure BDD simple get request. Simple get service. I just want to go this. Hmm, mhm. Yeah, here we'll go here. This is very good. Yeah, like this you can do. I'll just put this code here. So like this, I don't want this one assertion. Assert status code. Okay, I just want to print. So here, given, but it is not coming. Yeah, AP Jupyter. I'll update this. So content type static. Yeah, we need to import this one. These are all I put it here. Jupyter not required. This is not required here. Content type. I'll copy this one. Yeah, this is resolved now. Now this is assertion is they are using. Now I'll just check this one. SOP here status code equal to. So here I'll get this value. I'll print this one. Okay, I'll print this stat code, status code. Just paste it here and Ctrl Shift F. So now, so here what I am doing here, this is the same RestAssure API I am using, but here I am using a BDD format. So what I am doing here, I am using the response interface. I created the object. So by using the given, this is the given when then, right, in the BDD format. Similarly, here also in RestAssure also implemented the BDD format. So given content type, we are expecting the content type, return type is a JSON format. When I hit given is this URL, and when I by using the get method, I'm doing the post, and then I'm expecting the status code as a 200. So here one more thing we need to do is we need to put this base URL. Base URI. Okay. Here we need to put this one. So RestAssure, by using RestAssure class, I'm putting the base URL here. After that, by using the response interface in a given in the BDD format, I'm hitting the service. So when I hit this service, I should get the response code as a 200. So I'll just quickly run this program. Okay, let it be like this. You understood this one, huh? Bhaskar? You are clear? Here, same way we are using how we did here. This is very
Yes.
straightforward without BDD format. Whereas here,
Yes.
same thing, rest assured using response interface we are using, but in a given when then format. This is a BDD
But with
format.
BDD
So
form.
now I'll
Yes.
just run this.
Yes.
What is the status code we are getting? See, you are getting the 200. Understood, right? Bhaskar, Josefa, you are clear what? Understood, right?
Yes, sir. Understood.
So
Yes.
same thing we are
Yes,
doing.
sir.
Clear, sir.
Okay.
Base URL, and this is your service. This is the endpoint. But here we are using given, when, and then format. Once you hit this service, the response will get in the response object. Then by using the response object, get status code. If you use the status code, it will give the status, what is the status. So once you store the value in this variable, we are printing here. So if you put here cursor here, the status code method also returning the integers here, right, Bhaskar? It is returning the integer. That's why I
Yes, sir. Yes.
declared int variable. Clear till now?
Indeed.
Everybody,
That is.
everybody.
Yes. Yes, sir. Thanks.
Clear, sir.
So,
Yes,
in
sir.
this
Clear.
video, I'm going to stop this one. I just want to tell only the setup, and there are two ways you can automate the rest by using REST Assure API. You can automate. One is a normal way. Another is REST Assure by using BDT format. Thank you. Thanks for watching. In the next video, I'm going to talk about the other stuff. Thank you. Have a great day.